Hi, I'm Shannon Elhart, the founder of Greenheart and the creator of this free video series, The Secrets to Finding Happiness in Midlife, just for women. Welcome. I want to share three quick things with you today in this video. I want to share my definition of midlife, a little bit about when and how I started my midlife journey, and what you can expect in this free video series, which does include, by the way, the opportunity to win nearly $3,000 worth of life coaching. So let me start by defining midlife. I don't believe midlife is a certain time or age in your lifetime. I like to think of it as an experience, almost like a pathway shows up in your life and you decide to walk down that pathway. Now that could show up in the typical way. You're maybe around 40, literally probably in the halfway point of your life, and perhaps kind of looking back at how have I been living and how do I want to live the rest of my life. That's really typical. The other way you can enter midlife is by having something kind of tragic happen, something that kind of shakes up your life, maybe a divorce or the death of a loved one or a serious illness, and it causes you to wonder, who am I now? Another way you can enter midlife isn't through tragedy, but maybe just a big experience that makes you realize you want to live with more intention, with more awareness and consciousness. You're maybe thinking about who am I and what do I want to leave in this life behind me. These experiences signify your opportunity to awaken to a better way of living, to a better way of being a woman, and to experiencing the rest of your life. This experience has tons of unexpected gifts, like authenticity and a sense of purpose and inner peace, confidence, and even opportunities for healing and finding sustained happiness. I love helping women like you find these unexpected gifts. I love this because my lifetime path, or my midlife path, came around at age 31. I received some devastating news about my pregnancy, that my son was terminal. And I'll share much more about that story at a later time, but when Jonathan passed away, it started me really wondering and thinking. I started wondering about who am I and what does life and death mean and what does my life mean? And I wondered about God and divinity and the whole universe and really what everything meant and why I believed things. And all that wondering and seeking made me realize that I really didn't know who I was. I knew how to put on the Shannon that my mom expected and that maybe my husband enjoyed, and that the Shannon that was a good mom, and the Shannon for being a good friend, and all these roles, but I had never really pulled them together to fully know who I was authentically. And therefore, I really never had learned how to love myself. This is true for far too many women. And this midlife journey, when this path approaches, that's when women start to really start looking within and think about, who am I and how do I want to live my life? It's a powerful, illuminating time. I realized I had a lot of healing to do. I needed to heal my thinking and figure out how to think more positively about myself and others in the world. And I had to heal my past. There was a lot of pain in my past that I had to let go and leave there so I could be happy today. So my midlife journey, it took a long time. It took about a decade. And that's because I was doing it on my own and kind of muddling through, trying to find my way. But in the end, even though it was very long and sometimes so lonely, in the end I found me. And I also found my purpose, which is, considering my background, my education, and my experiences, my purpose is to help women to find their path, to walk their path of midlife without the decade and without all the loneliness. So that's what my business, Greenheart, is all about. I'm wondering about you. What grabbed your attention with this free video series? Are you wondering about how you can live a happier life, or how you can go through midlife and leave behind how you were living and maybe create a better way of living? Because if you are, I have a wonderful opportunity for you. It doesn't matter if you're 28 or 62 or 44 years old. I would love to help you get started on learning how to live a happier life. That's why I created this free video series, The Secrets to Finding Happiness in Midlife, just for women. And now I'm going to tell you a little bit about what to expect. In this video series, there are 3 videos, not including this one. The 3 videos will show up in your inbox. And there's more about them just below this video you're watching now, so you can read about them. The last thing is a live event that you will be invited to. Now, this live event is virtual, so it takes place, you can just be in the comfort of your home, sitting on your couch in your slippers if you would like. In that live event, I'm going to take everything I taught in those 3 videos and I'm going to pull it all together and make sure it's something that's practical and that you can apply to your life so you can start living a happier life. Now, even if you're not in midlife and you still sign up and enjoy these videos, these 3 videos and the live event might be all you need. And if that's the case, that's fabulous. I'm glad I was able to help you out. But if the series feels more like your starting point, then kind of the beginning of some positive life change, then I want you to know that I will be providing some really great surprises at the final live event. And that is where one of the surprises is how you can possibly win almost $2,700 worth of life coaching and some other great perks. So be sure to look right below this video and put your name and email in the boxes provided, and you can learn a little bit more about this program and this free video series. On a last note, I want to ask you, I bet you know a woman or maybe a few women who would benefit from this information, women who could use some tips on how to live a happier life. Maybe it's your sister, your daughter, your mom, maybe an aunt or a cousin, even one of your best friends or a neighbor or coworker. Please forward this information to her. This is all free and it's just something I want to give as many women as I can. I want to help as many women as I can get on that path to creating a life and a lifestyle that just makes their hearts sing. So I look forward to seeing you again soon in the first video of this live series.